Welcome back, everybody, to For Goodness Take. Today, we have University of Oregon running back, Patton. Cross, how are you today?
Yes, sir. I've been good. Can't complain.
I'm doing well, too. So, how does it feel to be the first ever football player on this podcast?
Uh, I mean, it feels good. I'm blessed that you asked me. It's a good opportunity to have. Uh, it's always good to talk to the people of Oregon. So, I'm proud to be here.
I'm really honored to have you, too. Thank you.
So,
So, what's your favorite memory that you have of football?
My favorite memory. It was probably when, like, Little League, and we was running triple option, and I was one of the wing backs. And the quarterback, we ran the little option play where I came in the back and then he pitched me the ball and I ran off to the sideline for it was like 80 yards. That was like one of my first touchdowns. I think that was one of my best memories for sure.
So, did the field just open up for you, or did you break a couple tackles on your way to the end zone?
Yeah, it was kind of open, but then there was a safety in a corner too, so I had to make a little moves and try to get my way around them. And yeah, that was pretty good feeling, man. I'll never forget that.
Was the sideline going crazy? Like, can you remember everyone cheering your name while you were running down?
All I remember is my mom and my dad going crazy, man. I heard them out of everybody. I heard them. I was like, go Cross, yes sir. And my dad was running like he was off of the field, but he was running like with me, man. That jump was crazy, fool. That was amazing.
Did you end up winning that game?
Yeah, we won it. We blew that other team out. That was like like
Nice.
45-6 or something like that.
Nice. So there's been a debate going around. I've seen a lot on Bleacher Report that Georgia does not have the best high school football. California does. So can you settle this debate? Does Georgia have better high school football than California?
Hey, I might be a little biased, but I think it has to be Georgia, bro. I just think Georgia, like South football, is way different than West Coast football. It's like we're the most physical part, like that comes out of the football part. Like Georgia, Florida, to Louisiana, all that. Like we pride football off hitting instead of speed. So I think that's a good thing to have too.
So I think I'm a little biased too. I think California has the best football. I've never been to Georgia, so I'm not sure what football there's like compared to here. I mean, my school sucks at football, so I haven't seen a live football game in a long time in high school, but I compiled a list down here, and I think the alumni California has is probably the best I've seen.
Yeah, West Coast football is good too. It's like y'all pride football off speed, and South is off like
Mm-hmm.
physicality. So it's differences, but I think both are good.
But you think Georgia has the best in the nation, or does a different state?
It has to be Georgia or Florida. It has to be Georgia or Florida.
Okay. So the people watching, you heard it first. Georgia and Florida have the best football. So if you're trying to scout somebody, go to those two states. Uh, so speaking of West Coast football, you became a preferred walk-on at Oregon a year or two ago. So why did you choose Oregon over Georgia State, Oregon State, all those colleges?
I had put a lot into that decision. I had got some offers from small schools, small D1 schools, and big schools was looking at me, but I knew that Oregon was like known for breeding small running backs like me because I don't have a lot of size to me. I'm only like 5'7". So I know Oregon has a history of breeding small backs, small speed backs, and Oregon has always been my dream school. So I just knew that when I talked to Coach Mastro, Coach Cristobal about the opportunity to get that preferred walk-on, I just knew I had to take it because that was a dream come true, and it'll be a dream come true to make my name heard around the world just from Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah. So when you first got offered by Oregon, you were just immediately set on going there, or was there a second thought going somewhere else?
It was most definitely second thoughts because I knew it was far away from home, and all my family is still on the south side, south coast, and everything, the east coast. So I mean, I talked to my family about it and everything, and they were happy for me, and they think I should have took it because it was the best decision for me long term too.
Hmm.
Since I'm trying to go to the league and everything, and I think that's like this is the best school for me to do that. So,
For sure, I think you made the right choice. So, as a preferred walk-on, what do you have to prove? What are you trying to prove?
um, I have a lot to prove, most definitely, because there's people out there that know what I can do, that's watched my highlights and everything. There's other people that just seen that I'm a preferred walk on, and they just see that I'm like another walk on or something like that. So whenever I get the chance to produce on the field and game time and on in the practice field, I just know I have to make the most out of that chance and get people to really recognize me and know my name.
Okay, so this season, I'm expecting like 300-yard games from you, a lot of multi-touchdown games from you.
Yes, sir.
Is that reasonable?
Most
We're
definitely.
gonna see that. Sweet. So, speaking, you went to Oregon because they produce a lot of small running backs like you, and they prepare them for the NFL the best. So, what NFL player's game is most like yours?
I like to mirror my game off Darren Sproles since he's a little bit like bulkier than me, but I think we both have the same like size height wise. So I always watch his highlights and see what he can do on returns, like running the ball and all that. And I've been watching him for a few years. So I just try to mirror my game off him and like DeAnthony Thomas. I watched him since middle school and how fast he was. And so that's how I want to like mirror my game off of and see where I can come from there.
Have you reached out to either of them to get some advice?
Uh, yeah, most definitely. I spoke on FaceTime with Darren Sproles before. I think that was last year, and he gave me a few pointers. And I mean, that was just a blessing. Like that was a dream come true. Like that was my idol. So it was a fun time talking to him. And yeah, like, he follows me on Instagram and everything. So I think we got good ties.
Awesome. So, I think the world has to know what's it like being the son of Big Boy? Like, what was it like growing up? How is it different from everyone else's life? Because I know you're the only guy named Cross Patton in the world whose dad is Big Boy.
Yeah, man.
So,
It's most definitely a blessing. Like me and my brother, we always talk about how it could have been anyone that was blessed to this family, and it was us. And so we always gotta be grateful for what we have, be grateful for what my dad taught us, and everything like that. And the misconception that everyone has is that like all like celebrities' kids are kind of spoiled or anything like that. So my dad made sure that he taught us the right way. Like thank God for everything that you have, and never like complain for anything that you have because it could be way worse. Could be way worse.
were you guys big sports house growing up?
Yeah, of course. Me and my dad, my brother, we used to always play Madden together. Me and my brother, we still play Madden like all the time. So we always watch football, basketball, golf. Sometimes we watch golf. We go to like Top Golf and everything. Y'all know what that is. Um,
Yeah, wish we had some of those here.
yeah, me too. Uh, but yeah, we always watch sports. So sports was something that we liked a lot growing up. Still do now.
What are some of your favorite teams?
Um, of course, the Falcons, since I'm from Atlanta.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
second has to be the Seahawks, because my favorite running backs, Darren Sproles and Marshawn Lynch. I used to always watch Marshawn Lynch, and I think that's it for the NFL. Yeah, Falcons and Seahawks.
So the Falcons getting Todd Gurley, I bet that excites you a lot.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I already know he's gonna put it on for the city, man. I just want to watch it, man. I can't wait.
So I suck at Madden, just to get that out of the way. How do I get better? Like I know I play my friend who also sucks, but I'm throwing 3 picks out here. He's putting up 30 on me. I need some pointers.
uh, I'm not that good at that myself, so I couldn't even tell you. But my brother, he plays that like it's his job. So he told me it's like you just gotta act like you the real coach out there. You gotta feel like what best plays you can do to score and everything like that. So I mean, I try to put that into context when I'm playing with him, and then sometimes I beat him, but most of the time he beats me because he always knows what's going on. So crazy.
So is he like is he an older brother, younger brother? What's he in
Yeah,
relation to you?
he's 1 year older than me. He's 20 years old, and I'm 19.
Okay, so does he get all in your face like, hey, little bro, you can't beat me at Madden, then just like gets up, flexes on you, scores a touchdown. Then you
Yes,
beat him, he gets all mad.
yes, man. Yes.
Same with me. My youngest brother's 10 years older than me. So even like he beats me in Madden, gets all in my face, even since I was like 5. I had every he's like
That,
15-year-old yelling at a 5-year-old like, hey, you can't beat me. It was
man.
pretty funny looking back on it. Still nothing's changed today. So I know me personally, as you can tell by this, I'm not in the best shape ever. So I need some tips. How are you staying in shape during quarantine?
um, you just gotta push yourself, man. I mean, there's no coaches there to watch you, to push you. So it's all about self motivation for me. So like when I go to the field, I always know like I gotta leave the field like with no air, like no air in my lungs. And I got friends that play college football too, so we always go to the field. We play 7-on-7, do workouts and everything, footwork. So we always push each other to get better, and we always want to see each other succeed. So I mean, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working out 3 times or like 1, 2, 3 rest, 1, 2, 3. But
Mhm.
I mean, if I can get some advice from a D1 athlete, that'd be awesome for me just to get
Yeah,
huge D1 shape.
yeah.
I'll be a walk on too. Maybe not preferred walk on, but I'll walk on probably somewhere like Georgia, Alabama. Probably get a scholarship sophomore, junior year.
I mean, you can do it, man. Anything can happen, man. You just gotta work for it.
You never you never know, yeah.
Exactly.
So that concludes the interview part. This is a new segment I'm introducing called a speed round. So I'm gonna say a name, and you're gonna just say a sentence, phrase, word, whatever comes to your mind first that you associate with them. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So Justin Herbert,
Go.
Outcast,
Legendary.
Lamar Jackson,
Uh, a wide receiver at the quarterback position that can throw
ooh,
same time.
Christian McCaffrey,
White chocolate.
white
That
chocolate.
man is hard. He's fine.
Like, he's the most elite. Like if the word elite was a person, it's Christian McCaffrey for sure.
Definitely.
So that wraps up the speed round, the interview, and pretty much everything. So Cross, thank you so much for being on this show. Best of luck at Oregon next year. I'm expecting big things from you, and I know all of Eugene is as well. So stay safe, and thank you for being on. Of
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me. And
course.
stay safe in these times too, man. Stay inside. Stay inside. Be blessed. All that.
You too. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.